Rewind. Hey guys, and welcome to our first episode of Agape Now. What is it? We're not sure. We're trying to figure it out, but we figured with everything going on in the world and the inability to gather the way we usually gather at Agape House, we could figure out a creative way to invite you guys into our community. So we came up with this. It's supposed to be short, it's supposed to be sweet, and then hopefully you guys be able to engage outside of our regular programming events. The reason why we chose the name Agape Now is because obviously so much has changed since the beginning of the pandemic. And we're still not quite sure what the future even looks like. But what we can tell you is what we're up to now. And thus, we bring you Agape Now. In a second, I'm going to introduce one of our student leaders, the president of our student org, Brenda, to just come on and share with us a little bit about what we've been up to from the student community side and what we'll be up to in the following months. So you guys will welcome Brenda to the stage. It's good.
The crowd goes wild. No, that's fine. Hi, y'all. My name is Brenda. Pronouns are they, them. And I'm the president of Agape Now, Agape then, Agape in the future.
And always, forever.
And all. And I'm just here to tell y'all what we've been doing, what we're gonna do, and, have a little fun, a little kiki. So we've been doing the most. Agape does not rest assured. We've had a bunch of community check-ins. We've had some fun little cooking events. We've had a lot of just community dialogue, community discussions. And that's what we've had in the past. But we are ready to amp it up, y'all, to 10 or 9. That seems safe. This upcoming month, we have another community check-in, a bunch of study sessions. So if y'all ever want to kiki with me, I'll be there. We have our virtual cooking class, and we have some other little fun activities in between. Follow us on Facebook, group me, Insta. Find us. We're here.
Word. Well, thank you, Brenda. It's a pleasure as always. We'll come back to you in a little bit. But I just want to share with you some of the things that we've been up to from the administrative side. Obviously, supporting students and the wider community is a huge part of what we do at Agape. And in some of our previous videos, maybe in the welcome video, you heard about our food packs, food assistance, and our rent assistance. So that's obviously still an option and still available. So if you could check out this information right here and make sure to reach out to us so we can figure out how we can support you, whether it's this semester or next semester. Next, I'm going to invite two of our other e-board leaders to tell us a little bit about our core value of growth in community. I welcome Star and Patricia.
Hi.
Hello. So who are you? Let me know. Let me know who's in the building.
Hi, my name is Star, pronouns she, her, hers. I'm a third year at San Diego State, major in Africana Studies. Yeah.
And my name is Patricia. I'm a graduate student at San Diego State. I'm getting my master's in social work, and I've been sort of like a lifer kind of at San Diego. I got my bachelor's in social work, and I'm here, and I'm excited to be here.
Thank you guys again for being vulnerable and courageous to do this thing with us. Like I mentioned, so we have 4 core values at Agape. You can check them out right here. And Pastor Darren, who's not with us today in this episode, and hopefully he'll be able to join us in the future, but he had this idea that, if we could pair our 4 core values with the 4 months in the semester, that'll give us a way to kind of channel some of our conversation, channel some of our intention, and just have an ongoing dialogue to, draw us deeper into the history and the community at Agape. So we figured that this month, like I mentioned, growth in community was going to be that highlight. And I mean, it's pretty simple, right? The idea that you journey farther when you journey together. And I just wanted to, see what you guys thought about your experience so far, whether it was this semester or, throughout your entire experience with Agape. When you hear the phrase growth in community, is there any experiences or moments, events that jump out to you guys?
That's a really good question, Antoine, and I'm really glad you asked me because, to be completely honest with you, I feel like this whole semester has been a showcase in growth in community. considering the fact that we are in a pandemic completely unprecedented that has claimed the lives of so many people, and that we have shifted all of our programming that it originally was like in person at our cute little Agape house. Like, we shifted it all online. We did all of our planning for the whole semester online. We meet weekly to talk about like how we can make this community better and stronger. I feel like these last like 8-9 months, however long it's been, I've lost track of time. Like, it really feels like it's been a testament to how much growth there's been in the community, that I have never met Brenda or Star in person officially, really, and that we've come this far, that we can show up in this video and be comfortable with each other, that we can like cry on camera with each other. Like, that's to me such a strong and powerful statement to how much we've grown even through these unprecedented times.
Word. Thank you. But when you were talking, it just reminded me, again, Darren is not with us today, but he used this analogy that we're kind of building this car as we're journeying down this road together. And I thought about how fitting it was for Agape, because, obviously we're going to be in transition. We have the variable of the pandemic. So the horizon is our destination, and we're not quite sure what it looks like. And we're in this vehicle, but, we barely have wheels, right? And then along the way, we stop to kind of address the needs of the community. So if someone's struggling with food, we pull over, right? If someone's struggling with rent, pull over. If there's conflict within the community, we pull over. We don't even have a roof yet, right? We might not even have seats for everyone, but because community is so important, I think it makes the journey longer, but I think it makes it more rich. And I hear a lot of that from what you're saying. So I definitely agree. Thank you. What about you, Star? What you got cooking?
I think from transferring from in-person to online was difficult, but we were able to do it together, really build kindness for each other, and that we were able to lean on each other and support each other during this time. And for one of my favorite virtual events that we put together was our cooking class. Usually we would all meet on Wednesday night at Agape and have dinner, but to be able to learn virtually, actually cook together virtually and laugh and chop carrots, and we were making pad thai together.
Yeah, the pad thai was bomb.
Yeah, it was. It really showed the hard work that the community members put into making that happen. Just shows that we still wanted to do something that we can laugh about and be together, but we weren't really together.
So as we wrap up this episode of Agape Now, just wanted to thank you for taking the time to check in with us. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more aware of what's going on, a little bit more connected now that you've seen some of the personalities and the leaders behind the scenes making things happen. So huge shout out to the e-board. Again, we've got Star in the building, we've got Patricia, we've got Brenda, and they do a lot of work to make this happen. I couldn't do my job without them. So again, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here. Do you guys have anything else you wanted to add before we sign off?
It's not a community without y'all, so thank you. I love this place.
And also, please join us in our chill study session on Friday at 5:30 p.m. The link will be in our Instagram and on our GroupMe. So please hang out with us and help us get our lives together through studying. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Yo, should we all synchronize? Wait. 1, 2, 3.